I'm reviewing every single scent out of my 128 fragrances, and this is number 10, Tom Ford Noir Extreme. It is a gourmand scent that I quite enjoy. It's sweet, nutty, has a nice ice creamy vibe. So without further ado, let's try it on. So the immediate impression is green, herbaceous, sweet, has a tiny bit of that perfume quality, the Sephora scent, but right underneath it there is this burnt sugar smell, just slightly burnt. Vanilla, obviously, and it has a fairly unique opening, especially for a designer scent. I'd say that strength, uniqueness, and pleasantness at that moment in time, which is the initial impression, is an 8 out of 10. And within 10 to 15 minutes of this scent, of the opening of it, it becomes more sweet, the aromatic component becomes slightly less strong, but it's still fairly noticeable. And it becomes actually a bit stronger. So the strength from 8 becomes more elevated, around 9 for me. But the uniqueness, the likability for me, you know, it's still likable, but it's not as likable. It becomes a bit more sweet and gourmand, and the aromatic aspect, it kind of starts losing its edge. And in the heart, about an hour to 3 hours into it, it becomes less unique, less strong. It starts smelling more vanillic, and it starts showing its milky, nutty qualities even more. It's still kind of green, it's just really good. It just smells good, gourmand, it smells nice, easy to like, appealing. Lots of people just enjoy this. If you like sweet scents, this is a really good option. It definitely becomes somewhat vague. It has this just more generic sweetness to it. It has this sugary ethyl maltol scent to it, undeniably, and it still smells nice. It's not overly sweet, it's just the right amount of sweetness, tasteful, not too cloying. In the dry down, about 5 hours in, it becomes considerably less strong, but it's still quite linear. It still has the same character. So it's sweet, aromatic, but I start noticing this emerging scent of white, clean musks that are quite nice. They are underneath the sweetness, which is not cloying at all. In fact, it is quite tastefully made, and I quite enjoy it. In the deep dry down, it's very much a skin scent, sweet, musky, vague, quite generic, so it's not unique at all anymore. It just smells vaguely nice. So this fragrance is quite versatile. I think you can wear it almost anywhere, almost at any occasion. Obviously the super hot months, maybe you shouldn't, but even then, the vanilla here isn't cloying, which is amazing. It is quite tastefully done, as I said already. It smells like just the right amount of sweet, at least for me. So as for the rankings, this fragrance is really good, but I like Gucci Guilty Absolute more than that. So it gets just below it. I like it much more than Rosenrot. The Rosenrot is a good fragrance, but I think it fits pretty well in between these two. So overall, it's a nice gourmand. It can be worn by anyone, quite versatile, doesn't lean too much into masculine or feminine aspects of scent. It has quite decent longevity. The likability factor is quite high. I haven't gotten any compliments necessarily though, but it's still really nice, and the uniqueness aspect of it is quite decent. It isn't something completely groundbreaking in my opinion, but it is good. It is actually really good, and it has this interesting twist for a gourmand fragrance. And next week we're reviewing Déclaration by Cartier here.